Hey guys, welcome into your read. Okay, so yesterday was actually the new moon in Libra, but I didn't bring it to you yesterday because I felt like you actually really needed to experience the actual moon energy last night to kind of bring into what the new moon in Libra was actually bringing up, or the full moon in Libra. You know I'm not versed in that. It doesn't matter. It's Libra, okay? And Libra talks about harmony and balance, right? And so this kind of ties into what's been happening this week between the chaos and the balance. So this is talking about partnerships, relationships, being able to find space in things that have been a conflict in your life and trying to move through them. So you are going to be tested this week, like what we talked about. And it could be in relationships, and it could be in your own personal self. So you're going to have to, unfortunately, face wounds, face old conflicts, face old situations, and really have to analyze where you are in life right now and how you're going to move through that and where you need to be in the future. So unfortunately, this chaos and this balance that is coming together is going to help you push and move forward. So let's dive into this new moon in Libra. I know I had been feeling the effects of it, is why most of these messages started to come out this week about the chaos and the balance, and really doing some soul searching within yourself so you can better yourself, but also the relationships you have in every aspect of your life. Love, money, career, finances, personal, health, all of that. They have to have alignment in order for them to work, right? So with that being said, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on. Apparently I need to kind of touch base on this again. If this doesn't resonate with you, it is okay. Only take what fits, right? Only take what fits in your life. Hang on. Oh my gosh. There's so much here. And clearly they'll tell me to take it, which, again, there's a little bit of chaos, okay? Look, release the blocks. Absolutely, you need to release the blocks right now. You need to face all the things in life that you're going through. And I really don't like this camera angle because I want you to be able to see it. Do nothing. This is God in the universe. This is the alignment. This is the balance. What you need to focus on is you. But look, the celebration is here. Once the alignment and the chaos kind of come together and there's that beautiful balance, right? That Libra balance, that's going to allow you to move forward in a clearer light, in a clearer understanding in your life. Look, take the lead. This is you taking the lead in your own personal life, in relationships, in finances. The changes are here. Avoid drama. We talked about that yesterday and the day before. Don't allow to be shaken. Don't allow to be moved. You have to move through this chaos with an understanding that this is happening for a reason. Embrace the uncertainty. There's going to be a lot of things that are coming at you. Old wounds, old relationships, old feelings that you're going to have to embrace. Take a risk. This is you taking a risk on yourself. They're saying this is that completion of a cycle for yourself. Focus. I need you to stay focused. I need you to stay in that vibration of understanding and a vibration of accepting all that's coming at you. Even if you feel a little bit like I'm not comfortable in that, that's okay. You may not feel comfortable in that space right at the moment, but you need to accept what's happening and kind of find balance in it. Change your tune. I need you to change the way you're receiving all of this information. Don't feel so wounded and don't feel so fragile. I went through that yesterday. I felt very fragile about something that was coming at me, and I was just like, I needed to take a break for 5 seconds and breathe it out and be like, you know what? I can't always control what's happening in my life, but right now I can control my personal feelings. So before this situation gets a little out of hand and I say something that I shouldn't, or my emotions speak for me, I need to take a breath, and I reset my own personal thinking and kind of redirected the conversation so it benefited me and didn't leave me in a situation where I was kind of hanging out in the wind and being like, well, that just went bad, right? Cut your losses. There are going to be people in your life that you're going to cut your losses with, and that's that stubborn energy, that's that energy where you're like, but I really need that person. But do you really need that person? Do you need that person in your life who causes you conflict, who causes you stress, who causes you upset? Do you need that job that causes you all of that? I get it. Money is important, right? 444 is on the timer. But do you need all of that comes with it? Or do you need to put yourself in a place and say, I can stay where I'm at, but I need to learn to block out all of the other stuff that causes me the undue stress and the undue drama. Shadow work. This is what I just talked about you having to accept what's coming at you, right? Old wounds, old relationships, old feelings, old stories in your life that need to come up so you can kind of get through the chaos and refocus on coming into the balance and meant to be. This was meant to be. It is divine timing. And this is all happening for a reason. This is all happening to see you elevate and change. This, if you've watched me from the beginning, we've always talked about last year we planted seeds and then we watched the harvest and the abundance. And remember, everybody's on a different timeline. So you're going through changes in your life and you're going through major rewriting of your story, right? Your timeline is always going to shift and change. So you're not always going to fall on everybody else's timeline. But this was the season of abundance as we came through the summer. We watched our harvest grow. We watched everything that we were manifesting. And now we're coming into the actual season of abundance. We're coming into the reward. We're coming into watching the things in life that we've wanted so far back now coming to the forefront. Friendship. This is that building new friends, speaking to new people authentically, removing the people in your life that didn't serve you. Transformation. This is the transformation time. This is the season to watch you surrender and say, I'm ready for the change. I'm ready for the abundance. I'm ready for my prosperity. I'm ready for my 10 of cups. And there's that moon energy. I can't make it up. I wish I could, right? There's that moon energy. And there's that fairy spotting. She's been coming up a lot. This is the belief. This is believing in the magic, believing in the power of God and the universe, believing in your prayers, believing in your manifestations. Remember, when you stay in a vibration where you calling in abundance and you are in the receiving mode and you are also in the giving mode, God is going to bless you, but you need to stay there. I'm not saying life is not going to cause you issues. It is, but you've got to be in the space of knowing that you are in control. Okay. Moon energy. That moon energy is also about secrets. It's about illumination. It's about bringing to light the things that you need to learn about yourself, learn about others. I do believe there's some financial changes in the collective coming up. I feel like some of you are really changing jobs, changing careers right now, making major moves. And this Libra energy is going to bring that balance for you. Partnership, romance. Absolutely. So a lot of balancing of romance and relationships, integrity. This is that compromise. This is that staying in your personal integrity. Compromising things that make you feel good, but not compromising everything. You got to stop overgiving. You got to stop oversharing. You got to stop draining yourself thinking that is the way to draw people into your life, because that is not the way to draw people in your life. This is divine guidance. This is God in the universe. Ideas. Entitlement. Non-action. This is holding back. This is you holding back. You've held back for so long. You never spoke authentically. You never said to people, that hurts. I don't like that. That doesn't feel good. I don't want you in my life. Or I need to set up strong, healthy boundaries. Or I love you and I want to be with you. Like, this is you holding back and being afraid and not stepping into a space of belief and trust. This is action. This is you taking strong action on what you want. This is seeing things in a different light for sure. At a higher level. Allowing God in the universe to show you the answers and the signs. You're being closed off to the things that you need to see. All right, you're saying one or two of these. And then I'm going to see if I can get some love cards in. Okay, there's one. Abundance, absolutely. Visualize the abundance. See it today. See what you want. Speak life into it. Feel it. Words of abundance, that's twice. This is about, I'm telling you, this is calling in your abundance. This Libra balance is bringing in all of your abundance. Absolutely. It's like all forms of abundance. It's positive words. It's affirmations. It's believing. It's feeling it. It's seeing it in your thoughts, in your dreams, as long as it's serving your highest good and it is God's will, not you forcing the will of others, right? Sunglasses. You or somebody else is removing that because you're seeing things in a different way. This karmic relationship talks about letting go the things in life that don't serve you, letting go the things in relationships that need to be maybe reset, or maybe letting go completely of somebody in the last two. Boundaries. There's boundaries again. That's like 3 times boundaries came up, and grounding. Absolutely. Step into grounding. Step into prayer, meditation. See you guys tomorrow.